Welcome to Agenda Edina, a news program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. Edina's medical community continues to grow. Earlier this month, the City Council approved a $60,000 square foot expansion of the Southdale Medical Office Building at 6525 to 6545 France Avenue. The four-story addition will be located on the south side of the existing building and west of the parking ramp. Construction is expected to begin later this year. The city continues to evaluate its use of hydroseed in areas where it is trying to establish turf. In the past, sod was used to restore areas disturbed by construction. The sod was guaranteed for 6 weeks. Last year, residents and staff noticed that portions of sod installed during the 2011 construction season were not healthy. With drought conditions most of the year, much of the new sod turned brown. Although continued maintenance of the sod is the responsibility of the homeowner, the result reflected poorly on the construction project. This year, the city used Hydroseed on affected areas and increased the maintenance period to 90 days. Hydroseeding is a process that uses a special pump to spray a carefully selected mix of seed, mulch, fertilizer, and water in one liquefied application.
We did it on all our neighborhood projects this year. So we hydroseeded. This is the Bramer Hills neighborhood. We also did Lake Edina, Normandale, Mendelson will be here in a few weeks. We'll be hydroseeding up there. So all our projects this year, it's our first year of hydroseeding, and we're seeing really good results with it.
Engineering staff reports that the hydroseeding process has been successful in most project areas. Even with the dry conditions in August, most of the turf created by hydroseeding met or exceeded staff's expectations. Areas that did not meet expectations are being fertilized or reseeded. As part of the city's most recent cable TV franchise agreement, Comcast no longer manages the access channels of 5 southwest suburbs. But viewers might not have noticed the seamless change. Since September 1st, Edina employees have managed the broadcast system. Edina 16's Dietrich Nissen met with those who were witness to the move, public access producers, and has more on what they think of the changeover.
Okay, action.
All right, I'm going in.
For the last 6 years, Bob Ozaski and his friend Rob have been producing a comedy show called Tools.
Every once in a while, you have a great idea.
As corny as it sounds, we are committed to comedy and to providing people with a laugh. This world needs a laugh, and we both know, and we all know that.
At first, they put their programming on YouTube.
It's not working.
But quickly decided it wasn't for them.
They didn't care what they were putting up, and that really bothered us.
That's when the pair turned to public access TV, which at the time was being managed by Comcast. Recently, the cable giant agreed to let the Southwest Suburban Cable Commission take over managing the access channels in Edina, Eden Prairie, Hopkins, Minnetonka, and Richfield. As a member city, Edina stepped up to the challenge.
I think it's wonderful. I really do. I think if a bigger cable company decides it's not profitable or whatever their reasoning is, fine. I think it belongs on a local level. I don't think it belongs in a venue where other people can tell you what to do and other people are running this for you. I think if it's going to be community, the community needs to run it, or some people in the community need to be in charge of it. So I think it's fabulous.
These are the people who live here. These are their ideas. These are their voices.
Nathalie Gage was hired by the City of Edina as the community television administrator. The 5 member cities of the commission will pay her salary. She's responsible for managing and promoting the public and education access channels. She also helps oversee the playback on Eden Prairie's government access channel.
Channels 14 for education, channels 15 for public access are running out of City Hall here, and the community administrator is ultimately responsible for scheduling and programming. It's a City of Edina thing now, but it's a community thing.
I think for the City of Edina, I think it's really a bold move to say, you know, we're going to take this over. We're going to be in charge of 5 suburbs. We're going to service 5 suburbs. We're going to get the producers together. That's a major effort.
And as this effort continues, Bob and other producers say public access is a starting ground for anyone interested in sharing local video.
Roll!
this is going to be valuable for anybody coming out of high school, college, that has a real passion for doing video.
In Edina, Dietrich Nissen, Edina 16.
The commission invested about $75,000 for the equipment needed to handle playback of the Access programming. The funds from Comcast are part of the franchise agreement approved in 2012. If you're interested in getting a program on the air, contact the Edina Communications and Technology Services Department. Thanks for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.